Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. Yes, this is going to be the Friday review. But as I said in the video I posted a couple of days ago, I'm sorry that I've not uploaded many videos this week. But ill, a lot of problems. But, you know, you all stuck by me, thank you. We're both recovering slowly, but we're getting there. Anyway, I thought instead of just doing a standard movie review, which I do every Friday, I would do the a 3D review for this Friday. That way, because you get the 3D and the movie review, at least you get the two for this week anyway. Usually it's a little bit of a talk about the cast, 5 minutes about the movie, 5 minutes about the 3D Blu-ray. But considering the cast are half French actors I've never heard of, I'm probably going to butcher their names. I just think I should just mention the two actors I can say their names and know who they are. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Sir Ben Kingsley, alright? So let's get into this. This is about a street performer in 1974 he has these rules and regulations about being a street performer. Like, he has this circle on the ground and no one's allowed inside the circle. If people step inside the circle, he'll do whatever it takes to get them out the circle. It's where he is, it's where he does his work, and it's where he feels safe and comfortable. And he does stuff like the unicycle, juggling, and all these things. He walks on these little tiny wires, like a high wire thing, but it's like he walks on short distances. And what happens is he ends up taking this little like gobstopper, and as he throws it into the air, he catches it in his mouth, and he bites it by accident and shatters a tooth. So he goes to a dentist. And when he goes to a dentist, he sees this article in the newspaper about the Twin Towers being built. And he was thinking like, oh wow, this would be a great place to do a high wire. It'd be a fantastic place, the tallest buildings in the world. You know, it'd be amazing to do a high wire from them. So he starts practicing to do the high wire a lot more. In which case he ends up meeting his girlfriend in somewhat. He meets this woman by the name of Charlotte Le Bon. And I think she plays a character called Annie. She's just singing and playing the guitar on one side, and she gets upset with him because he's distracting all of her punters. So she gets angry that he's taking, and he's like, well look, I'll tell you what, like, you meet me for dinner and I'll leave this corner. So they end up obviously becoming a couple, and she starts helping him to do the high wire practices. But it turns to the point where while he's doing a high wire practice, he was looking for a photographer, someone to follow him around, take pictures, and, you know, spread the word that he's doing great, impossible high wire work. And he gets recommended that he should talk to an expert. So he gets told to go and talk to Papa Rudy, who is a high wire expert. I think his family were all like circus marvels. So he starts getting training for him, but it's like the idea at first because of how dangerous it is. But Philippe doesn't care. Philippe just does what he wants to do. And I'm gonna leave it there. It's meant to be based on a true story. It's meant to be a true story based on real events. It was done by Robert Zemeckis, who is the writer for the Back to the Future trilogy, Polar Express, and a lot of other fantastic movies. So it was just that pretty much. So I don't want to give too much away of the whole movie. It a lot that you want to learn yourself. The good thing is, the movie was interesting. You know, I watched this round about the same time I watched Everest. And if you check, oh god, about a year or two ago now, I've done my Everest review. If you watch that, I'm not as upbeat and smiling in that one. It's very serious because, you know, when you watch the film and you realise, oh, these are just the actors. But then you hear it's based on a true story, you think, shit, like, there's actual people that went through this and suffered a terrible pain. So this is kind of similar, but in a good way, you know, like, knowing that there was a guy out there that had a dream and just wanted to get it done, no matter how big and idiotic he thought it was. He wanted to do it, and you know, so it's just, you think about it, you know, you get involved. Anyway, so that's the movie part. I'm sorry you don't get to hear more about the movie. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it by now, but just in case there's people out there that are watching my channel, my videos that haven't, I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you guys to go and watch it. It's a fantastic movie. It's incredible. I'd say it's at least 1 out of the top 5 best Joseph Gordon-Levitt performances, I've got to admit. It's got to be at least in the top 5, because he perfects the French accent beautifully. He does it so well. Alright, so now getting on to the 3D. The 3D is a very big half and half decision, because there's either 2 ways this could look. The 3D is not always noticeable, but it's only not noticeable in the scenes where you don't care if it's noticeable, if that makes sense. Like when he's on a wire, you kind of can tell it's 3D, which is good. But it's like when he's just having random conversations with people and talking to them, there's nothing. But in the scenes where I think you're supposed to feel the 3D come to life, it does its job. So yeah, I did enjoy it. It was a great film. I'm gonna rate the movie itself as an A, because the A is definitely worth it for this movie. The movie is actually really good. I didn't hate any aspects of it. I thought it was a fantastic story. For the 3D, I think it's gonna just stay an A, because I did enjoy it. I heard it made a lot of people in the cinemas when we were watching IMAX, The Walk. I heard it made a lot of people throw up and very nauseous, and I could understand why. Watching it on a 32-inch 3D TV makes me feel a bit weird, not sick, but weird. So I can only imagine for those who watched it on a massive screen in the cinemas, you probably felt like you were falling. But I tell you what, the 3D moments in the movie are fantastic, and it's definitely worth watching in 3D, at least once, in my opinion. So yeah, that's just it. I just wanted to at least give you some kind of a movie review this week. And I thought I chose a great movie to talk about. Well, I think I did anyway. It was a fantastic film. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's the review. Don't forget, the day you're watching this, that same day the live stream will happen. It's going to be a long few hours after this, but it will be happening. If you're unable to make the stream and you know you're not going to really make it in time, then if you've got any like questions or anything you want to ask me from the stream that you would have liked to have asked me, just put it in the comments below, and I'll save them and then I'll answer them in the live stream when it starts. Anyway, that's it. If you enjoy this video and previous videos, don't forget to strike the like for it. And if you're new to my channel and only seen a couple of my videos, show your support by clicking that subscribe button. I'd surely appreciate it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. You're all fantastic people for sticking with me through me and my partner being ill, and giving your support to my partner as well as me. Thank you for everyone saying hope that we both get well, not just me. Thank you so much, and she appreciates it as well. And yeah, we'll see you next time.